certainty, sources have confirmed that Sisodia will appear in Rouse Avenue Court physically after 2 o'clock. Earlier on, there was an indication that this could be a virtual meeting, or in terms of the CBI would produce him virtually, keeping the law and order in the city in mind and not take him to Rouse Court. But now it seems there is going to be a physical appearance of the Deputy Chief Minister at the CBI Special Court. Meanwhile, heavy deployment outside the CBI headquarters as well as the Rouse CBI court. What is interesting is where the protest is planned, which is the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. It is at DDU Marg. The Rouse court is at DDU Marg, and the BJP headquarters, where the protest march is to start and end from the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters to BJP headquarters, is also at DDU Marg. Cutting across to my colleague Sneha Murdani, joining us from the Aam Aadmi Party office. Sneha, what are you witnessing? Is there a sense that people, in terms of the cadre of the Aam Aadmi Party, the leadership of the Aam Aadmi Party, are they being able to make it to the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters?
Yes, they're going to be able to, Preeti, but the fact is that they're not going to be allowed to march to the BJP headquarters as was planned earlier. There is no question of it, and I'll tell you why. There is heavy police presence. If I could ask my colleague Satya, in fact, to give you a sense of the visuals and how they look like right now. This entire stretch, as you know, Preeti, the DDU Marg is very busy, and you rightly pointed out that this is where the BJP headquarters also is. A while ago, we saw them barricading this entire area up. So there is around the four corners of this area outside the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters, there is heavy barricading. So there is no question of anybody marching out. What we're really anticipating is that in this one little corner right here, at the Aam Aadmi Party office, there is in fact going to be, some of the leaders are going to be having a symbolic sort of a protest. Now, whether things go out of hand or not is something that remains really...
All right, we seem to be having a bit of an audio problem with Sneha Murdani. We're going to try and reconnect to Sneha very quickly. But as Sneha was pointing out, it doesn't seem that the protest would be able to leave the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. Will there be a pushback by the Aam Aadmi Party cadre? Well, you can put your money on it, because the politics of the Aam Aadmi Party is practically risen from the streets. They're very attuned and very used to, protest which have maybe gone out of hand a little, but they are saying it's peaceful. But will they be allowed to even leave their party headquarters is the big question. We're going to keep a keen eye and get you the latest. Let's try and connect back to Sneha if she is with us. Sneha, if you can hear us, there was a problem with your audio. If you've got it fixed, you're back on.
Yes, Preeti, if you can hear me, what I was telling you was that they'll be holding a symbolic sort of a protest right here outside the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters, because marching to BJP headquarters is certainly not going to be an option. That is something that the police and the RAF and paramilitary forces are going to be stopping, given that there would be obviously concerns about the law and order situation. This is an extremely busy stretch. It took a hell lot of time to get here, Preeti, like you did also, in the morning in the office, where there's a lot of traffic jam at the ITO stretch as well, given all these diversions. But the fact is that they're going to be sloganeering in just some time from now. Actually, the official time was 12 o'clock, but that seems to have been delayed. They're all inside right now, many leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party. Okay, I think we are hearing some more slogans. We'll also get you more details of that in a few moments from now. But Saurabh Bhardwaj, like Gopal Rai, Sanjay Singh, the top leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party, all of them are here now. Remains to be seen how the police really handles the law and order situation. But they are going to be here holding a symbolic protest while there is heavy police presence, like I said. Now, of course, a lot depends on what happens at 2 o'clock also, when Manish Sisodia is produced before the court, and whether the CBI gets extended custody of Sisodia or not. The AAP, of course, continues to say that this is nothing but political vendetta.
All right, so this is nothing but political vendetta is what the Aam Aadmi Party is saying. But Sneha, do stay on with us. We're going to continue to come back to you for the very latest that is filtering in from the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. I want to bring in Rahul Srivastava, National Affairs Editor, to maybe throw some light on what we are witnessing. Heavy security deployment as well outside the CBI headquarters. The police, CRPF and Rapid Action Force teams have been deployed. Roads leading to the CBI headquarters have been barricaded. Section 144 implemented. Water cannons deployed from AAP to the BJP headquarters. It's a war zone type situation in these areas. If you're in the national capital, trust me, you don't want to get anywhere close, or rather you You can't get anywhere close to any of these locations. You know, I want to bring you in, Rahul. The fact is, if you... Yes, the Aam Aadmi Party is on the back foot. This is, you know, since 2015, I would reckon this is the biggest blow or the acid test for the Aam Aadmi Party to put their lot together and at least optics-wise project that, you know, that it's not such a big beating. But what's going on behind the stage is different. The kind of politics or the language that Arvind Kejriwal has followed, Aam Aadmi Party has followed, do you see a huge pushback in days to come, optics-wise?
Yes, I think, see, Arvind Kejriwal, the origin of this party is from an agitation. And if you see what have they chosen to, everywhere in the country, all state capitals, especially the ones where they were planning to make a foray in the coming days, the Aam Aadmi Party is protesting. See, the good thing about a protest is that people who may not be part of a political milieu do eventually get attracted to a protest because you may have common purposes. And I think that is why you will see in Madhya Pradesh, in Rajasthan and others, the Aam Aadmi Party may actually benefit from the fact that it is organizing a protest vis-a-vis Manish Sisodia's arrest. I think also the element is, I don't know how right the information is that what really transpired, but the fact is that Manish Sisodia and Arvind Kejriwal in the last 1 week was said to be discussing the post-arrest scenario. That what exactly is the Aam Aadmi Party going to do in case, I think they sensed it, that's likely to happen because he was called on the 19th and then he sought for budget reasons and others, he sought more time. I think they are working on a plan because if they don't, I think definitely then they will be caught napping. Eventually the Aam Aadmi Party is going to utilize it, it has very little option. It is a possibility Arvind Kejriwal may have to create more leaders from this point onwards. One interesting element also, if you see, the Congress held a big convention in Raipur. But where is it in the headlines today? The headline has shifted. It is Aam Aadmi Party versus the BJP. True. Is it the government also juggling the narrative by creating focuses on different political outfits so that not one outfit gets to be the central player? Today, all day, it will be Manish Sisodia and the Aam Aadmi Party, maybe tomorrow also. For the last 2 days, it was a Congress. Congress saying that if there has to be a government, a bad challenge to Narendra Modi, everybody has to fall behind the Congress. But today, there is no Congress in the narrative. I think very interesting political times we are living in.
Well, interesting developments there that are taking place.